our sound is fine today. So yay. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
the
there.
last few weeks, but I've changed.
You jinx us, I'm going to be mad at you.
I know. Then I'll just mute you and that'll be it. Like no Diane today. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to those watching. Where'd my there we go. Watching the playback because watching all 5 meetings this month, whether it's live or watching the playback, it is one of the pieces being on target to earn Diane and I's super fun summer day extravaganza. And we are pumped.
Yeah.
We got so much fun stuff planned. It's going to be amazing. You're going to have all the FOMO if you miss it. All right. But I think we should start with some pink brags. This first week of the month has been lit. We got like double credit going on. We've got $10 e-start, which is just banana pants. Like they're just giving it away. So who wants to start with their first Mary Kay pink brag of the week? Or I will call on you.
I've sold a few items.
Yeah.
I'm very close to finishing the bingo thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I have what was it, 102 left for to the 15th?
I have to look. I don't remember the numbers.
I think you put in the chat 102.
Okay. Yay, you're so close to so many achievements. It's so exciting. You just keep working it. Like when you plant those seeds, sometimes they take a little time to bloom and yours are blooming. So
amazing.
And I did get all my packages, including my my surprise gift from selling so much.
Ooh,
nice.
Exciting. I love it. I will read Heather's in the chat. I think she's having technical difficulties over there. There was 3 of her in the waiting room at one point. So Heather says she got 2 new team members this week.
Go Heather!
She got a 3rd one this morning, so her bronze medal is done. And $250 in sales. She had a vendor event and met fabulous new customers, which is
woohoo!
So exciting. I would say super productive weekend for sure. Congrats, Heather. Awesome.
Heather, we have empathy for you with your technology struggle because last week we did all the things. So we're just
it was physically painful.
Thank you for hanging in there. Yeah. Keep trying, girl. We feel you.
Yeah. Awesome. Anyone else want to share their pink brag, whether in the chat or out loud?
I got a new iPad as well for Mary Kay. Or a laptop.
Yes, Tiffany hooked up. Remember, save that receipt, girl. Tax write-off.
Yes, ma'am.
Write-off. We love our tax write-offs. Oh, so
damn.
Okay, March.
Wait, I'm gonna brag.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So just because I know both Catherine and Sue watched the replay and Christine, they all watched the replay. So I'm going to brag for them. Christine is almost qualified for our speaker this month already. And, 300 or 600. So go Christine Zielman. Debbie Perkins already qualified. I know you have some qualifiers already too, Dani. So go Debbie Perkins. And Sue Maxwell came last week and she won the prize for the most guests at Angela's debut. So Angela Jacobs' debut. So that was really exciting. Sue had 7 guests last week. I got to see Maria Lombardo there as well. So let's brag on Maria because she was showing up. So yay, Maria. Carolyn Dolan from my unit was there as well with 2 guests also. And then let's brag on Catherine Spilaric, who actually transported a DIQ and a director who were in need of a ride. So we appreciate Catherine showing up with actual leadership in tow. And then Catherine used her years of experience to duplicate me because I simply had, 9 guests in one of me. So Catherine was a lovely co-hostess helping everyone feel so welcome. And she may not be on, but she's in my group as well, and she may check a replay out because she's getting her director legs under her. I really do want to take a pink brag moment for Angela Jacob. Her debut was on fire. It was really the heart of Mary Kay. She showcased her unit in such a beautiful way that truly It is what we are all about, to see her passing it on and see her honoring the women that helped to create the new unit, and to see Debbie LaMendola just, like a proud mama launching Angela out. It was really it was an amazing thing. So thank you for giving me a moment to brag on our girls, who I know will be on the replay. So make sure to comment on the YouTube when you see it, girl, so we know you are here.
Yes. Oh my God. So exciting. I was having all the
props.
FOMO. There was like over 100 people at that debut, wasn't there? Like the pictures looked like that.
There's like 140.
Yeah. It would look packed. It was
There were
amazing.
18 gift bags to give away. There were there are so many people registered. She was able to give away a Kate Spade, a Pro Start kit, and a Kate Spade wallet. And then the dessert table was like, seriously, Mother's Day Easter brunch ain't got nothing on Angela Jacob. Like, we kept it old school. Like, we did what we used to do. The directors showed up in mass to honor the women who chose to be there. The guests had a great time. Angela had people popping up all over the place. If you've been in Mary Kay for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, Joanne York just honored us with her years of wisdom, more than 40 years of Mary Kay. I swear to God, I think she had like, I don't know, a pink birth certificate, because she doesn't look a day over 40. And honest to goodness. And then on top of all of that, like, the guests were honored. If you have a Mary Kay product in your purse, take it out, show us. We're going to give you a ticket for this. If you've been a hostess, if you use our skincare. So like, seriously, like, that's how we used to do it. And that's how we're going to keep doing it. Like, the next time we have an in-person guest event, y'all just grab those girls and bring them, because they'll want to be coming again and again. It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
Yay. Oh, that makes me so happy. And if I remember correctly, I think Angela got 5 personal teammates.
Yeah, there were 5 new team members that day. And Sandy Braun did this little skit. If you've never seen it, you bring a couple guests up out of the audience, they volunteer, and one of them gets to work at her favorite store. So that gets chose Target, I think, was her favorite store. And then Pinta was Christine Profak's guest. And Pinta has been in the Mary Kay circle. She's been a loyal client for years and years. And she was the brand new beauty consultant. And then let me just tell you, Pinta had us in stitches. So Sandy took them through their week of like what it's like to work all day, go to Target, work all day, play Mary Kay. And, and at the end of the week, the one guest, I apologize, I can't remember her name. She got her Target paycheck. It was like $115 after taxes. But then Pinta had a party on Saturday morning, and the guest attended it, and Pinta took her $115 for a miracle set. It was hysterical. Honest to God, you guys. It was so much fun. But like, the guests just were like, to me, a successful event is an event that when you leave, your guest says, I would come to another one of those. Let me know when you're doing it again. And that was the kind of event we had. So we are ready for our next sales director, and we are back in practice for throwing a debut. So Heather, we're ready for you when you're ready. Who else has got directorship on their heart?
Yes. And if you're watching the replay, directorship is on your heart. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the comments so we know. Absolutely. So
awesome. Yay.
Congratulations again, Sue Maxwell. Right up front. First big event that she's ever at with the guests, and she ran the show.
That's amazing. Oh my God. So cool. Oh, I'm reading the chat. Heather's like, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, Heather. All right.
All right. So March, so many fun things. Like we said, $10 Easter, $10, like $10. I don't understand the madness. It's so cheap. Double credit. So double credit for sales is just through Sunday the 15th. $10 Easter the whole month. Okay. All the orders that are coming through your My Shop, so not ones that you physically put in, but ones that your customers put in and they get processed. And then you get like that fun direct deposit. The top people, top 10 sales directors and top 10 consultants from each seminar division, so a total of 60 people, are getting this super cute. I want this jacket so bad. It's like pearls with Mary Kay branded on it. Like, oh my God, this jacket is just so cute. I'm all about prizes. And then, yes, in my unit, Carrie Sweatman has already earned her training call with Tania Campbell, Pirato, and many more of you are on target to earn that.
That's great. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so, Dan, I'm going to call you out right in front of everybody, right on the spot, because there's 10 jackets and a million beauty consultants. All right. So do you think you could cricket the words of Mary Kay for the back of a jean jacket?
I can totally cricket that.
I think that we should have a start, not the next star party, because we were already talking about what we're doing. So but I think that we should have a cricket party where you bring your own jean jacket and we'll bring the bling.
Oh my God. That sounds amazing.
Right?
I'm
Like
all in
so
for that.
inspired because I like want that jacket so bad, but like I'm gonna be honest, like I know there's some directors that like they're like doing online parties all the time, so they use my shop all day every day because it's how they fulfill basically all of their orders, right? So you know, even with the top sales month of March, I don't know that I would be top in my shop top. Do you know what I mean?
Most of my customers text me their orders. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm like, how
So,
about this
so
month you plug
right.
them
So
in?
I think our consultants are probably doing what we're doing because we're teaching them. So I think we should have an event that they qualify. Like if we had an event that you qualified for, where you brought your jean jacket and we brought you all the bling surprise, would you want to? Even if you had to zoom in, we could mail you a little swag bag of baubles and tools. Who would be
Yes,
down
like
with?
cute patches.
I would.
Oh my God! Right? Like let's do it.
Oh my God. I'm
And
so
I have a cricket machine too if you need another one.
All
yes,
right.
that'd be
Like
so helpful.
seriously, like I mean,
Ah,
tell me, like picture all the summer bonfires or like fall next year with your big sweater and your cute Mary Kay jacket with your sleeves cuffed up and your oh my gosh, I'm
oh
all
my
about
God.
it.
What and like what an awesome warm chattering piece to wear around. Like, oh my God, the jacket's so cute. Well, thank you. It was
Thank you. It's custom. I earned an event where they're one of a kind designs.
oh yes, this is gonna be happening in our future, lady.
Yay.
This looks so stinking fun. Thank you for that idea, Diane. Oh, I'm so excited.
Thank you for playing along. I put you on the spot.
Yeah, I love cricketing, and I even got my husband cricketing. So he's like, "Can you make me this stuff?" I'm like, "You can learn." So Josh knows how to cricket now. So to go with the first to the 15th, that double credit, whatever wholesale you end up cumulatively by midnight, the 15th, depending on that wholesale, is the prize from the corresponding row that you get to pick. So I'd love to know. Put it in the chat, like what prize do you have your eyeballs on? For me, I want that lighted vanity mirror really bad. I really want it. So put in the chat, like, what prize are you like? Ooh, or maybe you're responsible and you're like, girl, I need samples. Okay, like I need to like mail some stuff out, work in some virtual stuff, like
I don't
whatever it
have
is.
two arms opening, but I'll tell you, these things are like
Yeah, like I want it for when we go to events and it's like, I need better lighting in the hotel.
what's with that? The green are the ones that are used to do your makeup in a Hilton bathroom.
Yeah, this thing's so nice. And then as we said before, you being here is helping you achieve part of our first month of our final 4 months of our seminar year. So March, April, May, June. Okay, those last 4 months of our fiscal year. And Diane and I are just so jazzed planning this exclusive summer day with all of our achievers, like a full day. It'll be in Western New York. We're not going to give you too many details because we want it to be a super fun surprise. But let me tell you, you're going to have the FOMO if you don't earn it. So how do you earn it? The first, you have to do all 4 months challenges. The first month, which we are in, is watch all 5 unit meetings. You can be on live or watch the replay. Where is it? I'm going out of order. Doing 600 wholesale or more, either holding 4 parties. And remember, a party can be that person, the hostess, plus 2 guests that are over 18. Or seeing 20 faces, right? Because you might have a virtual facial or on the go appointment. We want to make sure everybody counts. And then doing at least 4 sharing appointments with your director.
And you could totally do 20 faces at one time virtually and mail out swag bags.
100%.
Like you absolutely. And you could like, it's been a while since Dani and I have had to set up the banquet tables across the kitchen and the living room here. But like, yeah, bring 4 hostesses on one Saturday. Like, knock it out. There's no excuse. You can work one day a week and get it done. Seriously. Like,
exactly. And think about how much money that's going to bring in. You have 20 people trying skincare, 80% of people who try Mary Kay
buy Mary Kay. Yeah.
Right. Your average face is going to be 50 plus because 9 are doing that party. Like, let's do some math here. Like, how much money is that going to be putting in your pocket? Is there any reason why you wouldn't want to tap into that income? You don't have to answer that. Only you can,
well,
but think about that,
okay, let's just do the math real quick.
Oops.
20 faces, $50, $1,000, your 600's in, your 500's in your pocket. What are you doing with $500? There's not a one of us that wouldn't be excited. I got to take the car into the shop. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter if you got car payments or no car payments. When you drive that in, we all have that same grit in our teeth. Like, my warranty expired last month. Seriously. right? Like,
Yeah.
what are the odds? So, like, think of that. Think of 3 months out. 80% of the people who have bought from you will continue to reorder from you when properly served. So, picture your reorder business growing, y'all. It is like unbelievable. Like, it is just there, and you'll have a team member because friends can't watch their friends spend money and not want to do what you're doing.
Especially this month with $10.
$10.
Right? Like, if you don't get one teammate out of those 20 people, like, I don't even know. Like, mathematically, it will not make sense to me. So, yep. So get in it, people. We want to put money in your pocket. That's part of the reason of the goal. Part of it, Diane and I want to hang out with you. But the other part of it is we want you to make money because that's why we're in this, to make money. Leaders lunch. I'm so excited. Sadler unit. We have 3 achievers already for leaders lunch. I am so proud of you ladies. Heather Kristofiak, Joanna Hernandez, and Heather Hamilton have each welcomed a new teammate. Heather K, of course, has welcomed 3 new teammates. I personally welcomed 2 so far. So Sadler unit blowing up this month. How can you earn your leaders lunch spot? You sell enough to do 1,000 wholesale in the month. You add at least 1 new teammate. Or you promote yourself to a new position. And when you are a first-time DIQ, I buy your lunch. Or Diane buys your lunch, whoever you do it you with.
Yep.
So we want to load it up. I'm so excited we have 3 already. That's so stinking exciting.
And you gotta all be at the same lunch, right? That's because it's really, if you can be, that's great. But the leaders lunch is also schedule dependent. Like if you can't do when somebody else can do, you may get Dani 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. So
yeah, ideally we'll all be together because I want you guys to like, it's so powerful when consultants to get together and the ideas are flowing. Right. It's so much different than being on a Zoom. Like nothing beats in-person connection all day.
I agree.
Booking Blitz this week, I am doing it the earlier time, 4:30 to 5:20. My tutoring kids schedule is getting interesting with spring sports. So the Booking Blitz may permanently change, but this Wednesday it'll be 4:30 to 5:20. Hop on Zoom or do it in person. Or if you don't, and that time doesn't work for you, like still do your booking from 5:40 to 6:30. Like I don't have to be there, and you're welcome to text me and I'll answer you after. But it's nice to have a designated time to do the work. Like for me, I'm like, oh, like if I don't write it down of when I'm going to do it, I'm like, I'll get to it. Do I ever get to it? No. So you got to schedule yourself. You're the CEO. Schedule yourself to work it. Okay. Same Zoom as this one. Okay. We got a little training for you because when does the star quarter end, ladies?
Anyone?
Bueller. Oh, there's the chat. It disappeared on me. The 15th. Yes.
Which is Sunday.
Which is Sunday, the last day of double credit. Love how they did that. I love that they're ending at the same time.
Right.
So these are tons of ways to finish double credit. We've trained on almost all of them at this point, but we figured we'd highlight 2 of them today because like if you don't know what your numbers are, we can tell you how close you are. Just send us a message after. You can always go into reports and find it out too. But if you really put your mind to it and you put the work behind your positive attitude, like you can get it done. Like it's totally possible to get it done.
And I just want to remind you, you can go back the previous 2 meetings to find out training on the other ways. So we covered the 5 and 5 in your customer group, and we talked about the 24 and 24. Heather had amazing results with that last week. So, I said, I challenge you. It's almost impossible to sell $24 to 24 people in 24 hours, but it's easy to sell $1,000 trying. Like it just happens. And to that point, Heather had, so I'm the day ahead of you, Tiffany. That's so exciting. So Heather had orders coming in the next day too. So that's this is what happens as this momentum gets started. Is 5 and 5 in your customer group be layered with any of these other things? And I do just want to touch real quick on, we are going to go more in depth into training for a couple of other things tonight, but I like star certificates if you have no inventory on your shelf and you have parties coming up. So I'm not a huge proponent of selling star certificates for $99 for $125 and then just buying product all willy-nilly, right? Like that is not necessary. But if you know that you're going to do a Mother's Day sale with satin hands, you're going to do Easter bunny baskets, you're going to do, you have your 4 bookings, your 20 faces coming up and your skincare stock is low. You can finish your star by selling the certificates and then using the money from that to get a few of the products on your shelf that you'll need. But just keep in mind that when they redeem the gift certificate, you have to have the resources to make sure you can fill those orders. So
yeah, especially if you know you're gonna be seeing 20 faces this month, like you're gonna need skincare. You're
yeah,
gonna need skincare
for sure. Yeah. So
Diane, I'll let you go first with yours.
oh, okay. So we're jumping right into training. So I have the privilege of sharing with you guys on the go appointments today. So and I'm gonna layer two fan favorites together for on the go. Okay, I'm gonna show you real quick. Now this is like my goal when I do an on the go is literally like a 5 or 10 minute stop and shop with my clients. Okay. So I see you full, Dani. Can you feature speaker? So I feature,
yeah, I see everybody. I can spotlight you.
Okay.
There you go.
Because I'm going to thanks. Because I'm going to show you some props. So I'm going to give you a couple side notes before I show you my basket. Okay. So I take my basket in, all right, my big basket. You can tie a balloon or two to it if you're going into an office. So here's a couple just aside. If I have an option between seeing a client or in somewhere public or seeing her in her home, if she's game, I want to go public, right? Two reasons. What if you especially you'll feel this if you're the kind of girl who would rather receive flowers at work than at home, you'll get this, right? Do you ever get flowers like somewhere public and feel like, oh my God, what is this? Why do you send you flowers? Who are those from? Like, who loves you this much, right? So like you can go into their office with your little on the go basket with the balloon tied to it, or a rose or a pink carnation, or even just a little Mary Kay goodie bag that's real fluffy. And like you can open your on the go with her with thanking her for being your client. But what will happen is you're walking back to her desk with the balloon is people will want to talk to you. And I always say, oh my gosh, Tiffany, thanks so much for asking. Here, you know what? I promised Mary I would be right there for her lunch hour. And she starts right at noon. Will you be here at like 12:15, 12:20? Because I can stop back on my way out. Okay, great. All right. So if I miss you, make sure to give your number to Mary and I'll give you a call afterwards. Like, so the first thing I do is like, I don't network on the way to her desk. It's her time. I'm going to respect that. But also that teaches the people who are stopping me, I'm going to respect them the same when it's their turn. Okay. So if you can get public, that's great. So versus like a ghost delivery, you know, where you hang it on their door and no one's home and you just collect the money. And then the next thing is, like I'll meet her at the ball diamonds, right? Like spring sports are starting. Like I am game with putting on a pair of tennis shoes and a Mary Kay sweat jacket. Like, oh, your kid's got soccer. What do you do during the game? Is your kid on the bench or is he a starter? Like, ask the question, right? If the kid's on the bench, take the Mary Kay. Seriously, you know. So getting there public, you want to be prepared then for other people to be networking with you. And then when you're with her, you can utilize her enthusiasm for your services to help endorse you to her friends. And then the second layer of that is I'm always prepared to deliver on the spot when I can be, which means if I'm in her office, especially like girls, if you are going to the trouble of going downtown to the big tower, parking the car in the ramp, paying for park, you know, all the things, right? I have to go back out to the car, think of it snowing, get all the products, bring them back in. So her order is with me already. And then I have my tote and I have a second bag over my shoulder with a couple of each of the other products in it already. So anything I'm showing her in the on the go can be delivered. Like she'll be like, oh, when would I get this lip gloss? How about right now? Like I brought a fresh one for you. So you're prepared to like do business right away. Think about when you go to TJ Maxx, all those impulse purchases as you're winding your way to the register, right? Like if they only had one, you wouldn't be picking it up and putting it in your little basket, but they have 3 or 4 and you're like, oh yeah, I'll take one of these. Like they're no dummies. So an on the go appointment is simply, first we'll book it. So I'm following up with my preferred customer or my clients who haven't gotten preferred customer because maybe it's been a long time since they've ordered from me or they're new to me. And I like, girl, you do not have to shop out of the catalog or off the screen. I am glad to bring these to you so you can touch them and feel and smell them. Are you tactile? She, what? Do you like to touch and feel and smell? She's like, oh yeah, I do. Okay, well, what's good for you? Oh girl, I'm so busy. I'll come to you at work. Where are you working these days? Oh, over at the hospital? Great. When do you usually take your break? Well, you know, it's between 1 and 3, and sometimes it changes. Okay, why don't I text you around 11:30? You can tell me what you're thinking, and I'll just leave a window of time. Don't worry, I always have work to do. And I do, like, I'll go and I'll know I may have to sit 10 or 15 minutes to wait for her, right? But I'm going to text my people. I'll make a story, whatever. You can do other stuff while you're waiting. You know this. So then I have my little time with her. Again, I'm making my way to her desk or her office or whatever. And people are going to approach you because you're like there to love on her. And then first thing I'll start with, here's your Mary Kay. Thank you so much for your loyalty. Thank you. Let's just make sure that it's working for you. So that's quick. And then be like, girl, what do you want to start with? You want to start with the deals or the new product? I'm like, what do you mean? Well, let me show you what's new, because that's what we were talking about on the phone. And then I take out this is just a satin hands bag. Okay. There's all the new product in a satin hands bag. And then we're just going to look at the back of the book together, right? I got the book handy as well. And you stamp the book with your name. And then if I give this book out to someone on the way, I'm going to ask them to put her name on the back. So like Dani stops me, I'm on my way back out to the car after I saw Tiffany. And I'm like, oh, Dani, I promised you a book here. Do me a favor. Would you real quick put Tiffany's name on the back of the book for me? Well, why is that? Well, I have referral credit. So if you get to connect outside of here, or you have a free appointment with me, or you choose to shop, Tiffany's going to get a little bonus for you. So she's going to owe you a solid. But I want to make sure that we remember that's how we met. So you're priming it all the way, because now I'm going to text Dani on the way out, like, oh my gosh, Tiffany, I saw your friend, and like remind her to let her know about me. Like, you let them talk about you, right? There's nothing better than a sincere endorsement, but that's all like organic. It's just conversational, right? So now we're going to, if she's a glamour girl, we're going to jump right in. We're going to go to color. So in my bag, I have both of the reds. I have the new red and the iconic red, because that's the big question I've been getting asked, right? Like, how is it different? So I have them both, so we can show them. Then, okay. And then this is kind of fun too. Mary Kay has such beautiful packaging. So have y'all seen this on the interwebs these days, where you can cut the box?
No.
Okay, so I'll show you this when I'm all done. So you can cut the box so you can see, because I like to keep the products in the package sometimes so they can see if they're going to give it as a gift. Like, we don't all make sure you let her know, I can wrap this for you for a birthday gift. You don't have to take delivery today, or you can get one for you, one for your sister-in-law. They say stuff to you all the time, like, oh, my sister's going to steal that. Like, you listen for prompts, right? Like, oh, well, girl, let's get you two. Like, you shouldn't have to take yours. Okay. So then we're going to put mask on the back of her hand. We're going to compare the hand. So you guys know how to demo the product. This is like a little stop and shop demo. I have the satin hands and satin lips in here, right? We're going to talk about that. And then oh my gosh, Tiffany, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you. So we have this beautiful satin set right now. That's amazing, right? For both your hands and your lips. But did you know, in my special deals this month, which I pulled out of the basket already, we have the satin lip set as part of the half price. So we can even get you a deal on something that just launched. So then I'm going to go over this with you. You already spent $62 with me. So anything else you add to it, you get one half price item already. Maybe she picked it out. Maybe she didn't, right? So then I have in here all my half price items. Now I'm going to tell you, I don't have all my half price items. Oh, I froze. Okay.
Oh, you're good.
I don't have all my half price items. I have the half price items I have in stock, right? Don't you want to sell what you have first? If she asks me about the compact of the shadows, I'll gladly show her that. But I might use the book. But if I have 10 of the daily face wash for men, because I'm gearing up for Father's Day, I'd much rather have her oh, girl, what is your husband using when he washes his face? So, and then, where's my compact? Oh, here's my compact. So also, so I put the bronzers in the compact, right? So you have your compact, you have your bronzers, but then I have several different brushes to show her. Oh, you put it on with the fluffy brush and you get one look. You put it on with the stiffer brush, you get another look. You put it on with an angle brush, you get another look. So I let her know, you're doing a little education at the time, okay? She might not want to see everything that's in the basket, right? She might just want to know about skincare. She might just want to know about color. This is an on the go that's really about honoring that quick little bit of time she gave you, right? And then I do ask, girl, my goal is to save you time and energy. Any special occasions coming up you're celebrating? Because I'd be glad to help you with any gift giving as well. I can always drop it by the house in a couple days for you. Do you have any, people are going to stuff, she's seeing it, she's liking it. Oh yeah, my cousin would love that mask. I'm going to her birthday party next Thursday. Perfect. I'll pack it up real cute with a headband and a spatula for you. And here, oh my gosh, that qualifies you for another half price item. See how okay. So that's your on the go. So your goal to get there is to put what you have together. Don't overthink it. If you don't have all of the items and you want the items, order them, finish your star, get them, get them to your shelf for that. But also, you can take anything you want on the road with you. If you don't have the new products, like, girl, the weather is breaking. Do you want a spring glow up? Let me bring my little glow up kit with me and spend 5 minutes with you. Like, put what you're excited about. You can only show what you genuinely love, right? So if you want to show her a spring glow up, that's great. If you want to show her hydrogel eye patches and mask, that's great. If you want to show her like satin hands and lips, whatever you can be excited about, whatever you have on your shelf, that's all you need to do it on the go. It can be anything. So don't feel like, oh, I don't have all the spring stuff, I can't do it. You certainly can do the spring stuff. That's ideal because the limited edition is what they're most excited about right now. But they'll be excited about whatever. Did you ever go to a restaurant for chicken wings and the burger smells so good you didn't get chicken wings? Like, this is exactly what we're talking about. Like, whatever you show her, she's going to be excited about. You're going to show her the half price deals. I like to keep things grouped together to make it easier for me and her, right? And then what else do I have in my go basket? I have a hand sanitizer. I have a small box of tissues. You can get those little purse packs at the dollar store. I have some alcohol in a spray bottle because you have to sanitize my brushes. Because what happens if her girl in the next cubicle now wants to try your bronzer? It happens, right? But you don't have a full showcase here. So I want to be able to quick sanitize my brush so the girl in the next cubicle can try the bronzer as well, right? And then like right now, the half price items are lips. So you can put some lips on a keyring and show them. Mirror sales tickets and a tray. Okay. So does that give you guys a little, like a visual for like, how do you go into the field quick and efficient? So it's all pre-packed. I've got some more things in my tote so I can deliver on the spot. And ideally, I just want to get in front of her when she's with other people, but I'll get in front of her at her kitchen table too. It's really up to her how how we're going to do it. All right. Dani, show them what you got, and then I'll show them how to cut the box at the end, okay?
Well, I want to take time for questions. You gave us so much amazing information. I got to tell you, my biggest takeaway was putting a balloon on your basket. I think that is the cutest thing ever. I love that. So cute, so eye-catching, so fun. I would love to know. Feel free to unmute, guys. Like, what questions do you have? Do you
Get
need
like a cute flower happy one? Because that's the first thing you do when you see her. It's like, oh, this is for you. Can I tie it to your chair?
Oh, I love that.
Right? Today you're a star. Thank you for supporting me.
I love that. That's so cute. Yeah, Dollar Tree, they've got super cute balloons. Target has balloons now too. So unmute, guys, anything you want clarified by Diane, or if you just want to affirm like what was like your takeaway from it. Yeah, I'm so excited about that training.
I have a question.
That's like rapid fire too. Sorry.
Oh, Heather, you sound super far away.
Internet's not working.
That's a little better.
So I was thinking, how many products are too many products to bring with you?
Well, I'll tell you, I've gone out with as few as 3 and as many as this basket would hold. And what it comes down to is honoring her time. So I might start with Alyssa. Thanks for letting me come to, your lunch break today. Or thank you for letting me come to the soccer field. Girl, ideally, how much time do you want to spend with me right now? That's what I'm going to honor her. And if she starts to have a lot of questions, I'm like, girl, do you want to stick to those 10 minutes? And she says, yes. I'm going to say, well, why don't we pick a time to get together where you can really touch and play with more things? And we'll make notes on this little pink ticket here. What else you want to see? So really it's about honoring her time because she doesn't want you at the soccer field for 40 minutes, right? Like, you're, so that's really what it's more about. It's like, and then what else? That's really when she says, okay, that's everything, then you're done. Like, she might buy one of everything. Like, she's got, like, you're showing it to her. You're excited. You just told her you'll gift wrap it. And she's like, oh my gosh, I got to get a Mother's Day gift, a stepmother's day gift, and a mother-in-law's gift. Can you make me 3 of those? Right? Like, this stuff happens especially when you're loving on her and showing her you're going to honor the people in front of you. So it's really not about the quantity of things as much as and her focus. So if she's skincare driven, that's what we start with. I'm not spending a lot of time on gloss and bronzer if she like doesn't even wear CC cream, right? Like, so, and I can ask her, like, girl, you said 10 minutes. What's most important to you?
Smart. I love that. Also apologizes if you hear Cecilia, we are not doing well with the times change over here. So it is what it is. Welcome to Motherhood.
Good, right?
That was a great question, Heather. Any other questions? that you guys have. If I mute myself, it mutes the whole recording though. So
It's
Girl,
fine.
I see you. I see you.
thank you.
Spy had to go because the dog was chewing something.
Yeah.
Like he was fine. I didn't put him in the box, and then he's like eating a lip gloss because he took it out of my showcase. You know, like what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I love it. I love the balloon. I love that you have all the spring products in one cute little baggie in your basket. So it's like you got like an organizational system. It's not just like banana pants in there. And then did you say you have a separate tote for
So
all
I
the
love
physical products?
I love these. I try and always put the half price items in one of these. I have put when our line was bigger, like when our launch is bigger, I'll put it in one of these too. And if you missed the window on this, like swap with one of your girlfriends. Like I still have a ton of these because I think they're so useful. But the other thing is like just watch like Five Below, the Dollar Tree, Amazon, they all have real ideally you want something clear. So they're enticed before you even open it, right? Like if there's no secret keeping. And if you're a cricketer, right, you could have like new and limited edition or hot and new, right? You could cricket anything you want onto it, right? You could have special savings that I mean, like whatever, like again, use the language that makes you excited. Like I'm annoyingly excited because I believe like I'm excited. I'm a sales shopper. This would get me like seriously, I can buy 3 things from the limited edition launch and get something for half price. Girl, I needed my Indulge eye gel. Thank you. Right? Like that makes me happy. So
Awesome. I love it. Any other questions before we move on?
Did you say that when you're going to people's works that like it's people that you this is gonna sound so silly, like that you are already your customers or like
yes.
they're okay.
So I've prompted to get in there. So and don't forget bags in your tote bag to deliver the product in and petty cash. Those are 2 big ones too. Petty cash. Because if you have cash, she'll pay cash. If you don't have change, she'll use a card that you take a 3% hit. So, and if like little mini hand cream samples also, because like if she's like, do you Venmo? Like, girl, if you Venmo me instead of use your card, I'll give you a precise hand cream. It's 60 cents, y'all. Don't take the hit on the card if you don't have to. So but yes, so typically Alyssa, it's people I already have business to do with. But now I'll tell you, doing that, so I like Carolyn is in my unit now. She's my cousin and she's delightful. And she just talks about whatever she loves. She brings stuffed strawberry cheesecakes, stuffed, strawberry stuff with cheesecake filling to parties. And then everybody leaves with their recipe because she's just so genuine to share what she loves, right? So Carolyn needed some products. She's a respiratory therapist. I met her at work a couple of times. And in passing, I got to meet a few of her work people, which led to me then getting bookings, literally going up there to do facials on their break in the service room. Like they would shift in 2 at a time. And like literally I would sell $400 or $500 at like 11 p.m. on a Friday night. Like, because my kids were with their dad and like, so like, yeah. So if you're loving on your customer, like she's going to help you build those relationships. And you're saving her time. She's like, girl, I don't know about work. Like, girl, you have enough to do when you're not at work. If we can utilize your lunch break, I'll even bring you Chick-fil-A if you want. You want to call like, and it's not going to cost you $12 to bring her Chick-fil-A. Because if she wants Chick-fil-A, she's going to order it in the app and you're just going to pick it up. So, right. I'll just order it in the app. I'll bring it to you. Right. Like, just like have that servant's heart and like, she'll be like, oh, if you're bringing me lunch, I can take the whole half hour with you, so you're building this relationship. So when you're on target for DIQ, you can call this woman who you brought a balloon to at work and loved on and given half price items, be like, girl, I thought of you first because you are so fun to work with and your friends have been asking me about you right along. So here's our summer launch. My first 10 hostesses get 10 items at 10% off, no strings attached. Right? Like, so like think of it as a layer. And then also all the referrals from her that have seen you carry the balloon are now warm referrals versus cold marketing. So yeah, so you're really but you can also just set up some places kind of a similar setup with new products or your favorite products. Like I've set up Heather, I know Heather's done this before, like in front of like, I want to say Fashion Bug, but that's not the name of the store. Like a dress bar. Yeah. So like a lot of the managers of smaller boutiques are, not like in the mall, but like in secondary real estate, like in plazas and stuff, they'll let you set up right in their store, especially when they're busy because it's an enhancement to them. So you could come with like a spring color story And so you have the same kind of concept of showing things on the back of the hands, a real simple setup. You're not taking a ton of stuff. You have a way to capture their information, and you're just chatting with people. Spend an hour or two in the store, like, hey, how's it going? What are you shopping for? You got a special occasion? What lipstick you gonna wear with that dress? And like, so that is a similar kind of thing, but then you give little swag bags as a takeaway, just like a couple little samples in your card, and just something cute to say thanks for stopping to chat. So I'll let you know if you're a winner. So
awesome. Great question. Any other questions? Okay. There we go. Remove spotlight. Okay. Now we're all normal size again. Amazing, Diane. Okay. It is 8:44. So I'm just going to give you like the Reader's Digest version of number 6. Because it builds off of what we talked about, like, especially with if you're still following up with PCP customers. Because I got to tell you, a few of my customers are still waiting on their lookbook. So I still have, yeah. So might call the company next week if they don't get them yet.
Yeah.
But I did have someone literally get it like 2 days ago, and I was like, okay. So whatever. Don't panic. The mail just sucks right now. So holding a phone lottery, it's really like doing a customer care call, but you're putting it on a timeline. You're giving yourself like a 1 hour shot clock. Like you can set a timer on your phone, wherever, use Echo, Alexa, whatever. And you're going to call as many customers as you can call is the keyword. The phone. I guess if I'm a Gen Z, I do this for phone now. But you're going to call as many as you can in that 1 hour to do a customer care call, which Diane trained on beautifully 2 or 3 meetings ago, with seeing like, did they get their lookbook, or how is their skin feeling? So even if they're not a PCP customer, you can be like, hey, how is your skin feeling with the seasons transition going from winter to spring? Like seeing like what they need, always servicing them, always seeing like what's in it for them, just having that genuine caring phone call, seeing how their kids are doing. Maybe they've got, like, right now students are gearing up for spring sports, so there's track, there's softball, all of those. You can be like, oh, your kid's a little sweatier, like, do you notice that they're breaking out more? Maybe that could use a charcoal mask or a botanical toner. I know I have one customer, her son likes to use the toner like on his shoulders because he gets really sweaty like on the shoulders and back, and it helps with the acne. So seeing like how their kids are doing, if they have kids. And in that hour, you're going to tell your customers that everyone who places an order, on the phone with you, whatever they need, that you're going to give one of them randomly will receive their order at 50% off. So you're going to wait to charge their cards until the end, because you're going to pick one of them as the winner of the discounted order. Does 50% off an order cost you anything? No. It's just you like passing on your discount to them. It also is a really fun way to give them a taste of what that consultant discounts like too. So, and how you can pick the winner, you can put their names in a bowl, you can just Google Wheel of Names, you can spin it, you can do it however you want. But what I would do is I would give someone their order at half off, but I would also call all the other ones back that ordered and said, unfortunately, you weren't the top winner, but I would still give them a little something for taking that phone call with you, for placing an order with you. I would probably throw them like a little something, like maybe it's a coupon. You can make it in Canva if you want to print it out, or if you have like the little deluxe mini hand creams, you can buy a bag of those and be like, you didn't win, but I'm still going to give you this travel hand cream to keep in your purse because I just so appreciate you. Like really just like making your customers feel really loved and appreciated, because that's what builds the loyalty. Like Mary Kay customers, when they're serviced right, they are fiercely loyal. Like they're like, oh no, I got my Mary Kay girl. She takes care of
And they're like walking advertisements for you. You'll get referrals without asking for that.
Yeah.
And when Dani and I were talking about this, we have a history of service with our clients, right? But if you're newer to the business, you want to build that traction so they get used to taking your call. So you can use the e-cards from Mary Kay in Touch and let them know Friday at 4, I'm doing a phone lottery. But you can also qualify this way or that way, where you actually let them know they can order online the same way. Like you can go live in your groups and tell them it's coming. And if you want to make 20 calls and they're super chatty, you can say, oh, like Heather, I want to hear all the things. I want to know how it's going at school. I want to know what's going on with the house remodel. But like I promised all the girls I'd get as many people in the lottery as possible. So can we just do a little Mary Kay now? And then I'll call you back after our little power hour here to hear all the rest of the deets. Like you can like I don't want someone to miss out. Like because some of our customers can chat with us a little longer, but like you're gonna build that energy. And then like you could text her after, like, hey, just finished up, girl. You're still in the running, and do you want to chat? I'm curious how things are coming in the dining room remodel. Like, whatever you can control your time, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, if you were in line to get like the free cup at Starbucks and the line was wrapped around the building and you saw the girl chatting, like, come on, move along here. I'm trying to get my little red cup, right? Like, like just know your customers are like that too. They want that call from you. So it's okay to say, like, hey, I promise I'll call you back. Like, so you're keeping the main thing, basically.
Yep. If you don't know how to do a customer e-card, you go under business tools and oh my God, I just lost it. Customer MK e-cards. You can go right in there. There's a bazillion. There's some even with text free in there, but you can just do a custom one. When you do select a customer e-card, I will say, make sure you change the subject. It's easy to forget to change the subject. So you could say like, lottery or whatever you want to title it. Just make sure you put a subject line in there. It'll give you a default one, but make it personal.
Like you
from you
on Friday or something, and then in the box. Also, I will tell you, I've glitched on this more times than I could count, or something distracted me. When you type a beautiful e-card, make sure to copy and paste it before you hit send in case it glitches. You don't have to retype it. Or copy and paste it in Word and then bring it over to this on your clipboard. I'm telling you, if you've crafted the most beautiful verbiage and then like had a glitch or like got interrupted, like you're like, oh, it's like losing the report when you're in grade school, So like just like you're on the side of caution and maybe make that in your notepad and then copy it in so that it's easier for you.
Yep. So definitely pick an idea that gets you the most excited and run with it. If you're super adventurous, do 2 ideas. But we hope that serves you in leading into this. So side note, what Diane described with those on-the-go appointments, those count as faces for your 20 faces for the month. So those count as, and then if you pick up some, stragglers at her office and they're trying it, that's also a face. So, anyway, so this Thursday, both units, both Diane and my unit, we have a virtual event. We're going to try and keep it to 45 minutes. I'm co-hosting it. But I get so emotional. So my mentor, Heather Jolson, some of you know her, she's fighting a really tough cancer battle. Like it's bad. It's not good. And she can't work anymore. 100% of her effort. She's like in treatments all day, every day. It hurts to stand. It hurts to sit. It like, so we're fiercely loyal. We love each other in this company. So we're doing a fundraiser for her. So how Thursday's event is going to go, it's going to be a Facebook Live, but I'm also going to stream it into YouTube because, Facebook gets kind of sus sometimes. Or if you have customers who don't have Facebook, because I'm learning that that's a thing now, it will be in YouTube and I'll get the link out that day. If you need it, just be like, Dani, give me the YouTube link. But we're giving away bougie prizes to our customers. I mean, Kate Spade purse. It's actually the purse that's like physically on this picture. Cloud socks, like this is a really soft brand. Owala, like we're giving away really bougie prizes. I'm not sure how many directors are participating, but there might be even more prizes that are on this picture. But they're gonna see some spring demos, they're gonna see some skincare demos. It's gonna be really fun, a little silly at times, but we are just asking, it's free for you guys to participate. Directors have contributed to take care of that, but we're just asking you, because we're running this event as a fundraiser for Heather, that any sales that come in that night, we're just asking you, like, donate a small portion of it to her GoFundMe. I'm personally going to donate 10% of my sales to her GoFundMe. I'm actually doing 10% of my sales through the 15th. Go to her GoFundMe. That's just a personal choice that I'm making. But if you're going to promote this event to your customers, like, I can't force you to do anything, right? Like, but just even like 5% of whatever you sell that night because of this event, because your people are going to be buying products on this event. Well, let me tell you, we're going to have a great time. So that is what Thursday's for. If you're in my unit, deets are in the boards because the Facebook group is in there. We even have invite verbiage so you can send that out to your customers. And if you have customers participating on this event, It's a face. So I'm just saying, you could get a hostess on there if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
So utilize
And
what is at your disposal.
people love a cause, and they especially love a cause when it's personal. For them, like a lot of these people work with people who will never rally when there's a crisis and the desk next one over from them. They don't even know. I mean, just to be part of something so personal, and I think is really a privilege for people. So don't count them out if you can be on, or even the replay, right?
Yes, because there will be some like 24-hour drawings too. So we'll give some stuff away live, but not everything. Or depending on, I'm still looking at the outline. We might post all the winners at the end because it's going to be kind of hard to like do technology and that. So working out the logistics there. So yes, the playback for sure. And then sorry, Crucial Unit, but my unit on Wednesday, we're doing a balloon pop party in the pink parlor. We're giving away 15 gifts live. Most of them are product prizes, and some are gift cards. And that is just going to be banana pants fun as well. And you can like, I'm inviting customers to both events. Like you can come to both, you can pick one, like which, whatever you want. So I did post some stuff in our boards about that as well. So you can like do one text with like both things. So you're not like blasting them multiple days in a row. So I'm sending it as an e-card. I've posted it and went live in my Facebook group, and I'm texting it out because you never know like what format you're going to hit your customer on. And I definitely recommend like in your date book, whoever like says, yes, they're coming, like write their name down, because you're going to want to send them like a reminder text leading up to it. So like, let's say tomorrow you get Susie Q says, yes, I'm coming. Well, you're going to remind her, if she's coming to Thursday's event, Thursday morning, be like, hey, I'm so excited for you to come to the virtual event. I can't wait. Hopefully you win that Kate Spade purse, whatever, like make a cute message like that. Send her the link to the group. You want to make it as easy as possible for her to get into that event. And then 15 to 10 minutes before the event, you're going to want to send her another reminder, like, hey, reminder, 15 minutes, we'll be live in this group. And then when the live is in the group, then you're going to want to tag her in the chat. So getting her multiple ways, because if she has to hunt for this link, she ain't going to hunt for that link. Okay.
Oh, that's great advice. I love the tagging her when it's live. That's so smart.
Yes. Like I'll still do that, add everyone tag in the group. But it's good if she sees that you've tagged her. She's like, who's Dani Sadler? But she'd be like, oh, I know Tiffany. She's my friend, So reminder in the morning, 15 minutes before, and tag in the live is the best way to work any virtual event, not even just this virtual event, but like any virtual event. That's a good rule of thumb. And
Tiffany wanted to know what a swag bag is real quick. Tiffany, swag is called Stuff We All Get, SWAG. And you can use it for all different things. Basically, it's just a little samples, a piece of candy, because that gets them to open the bag, and like a handwritten note or a prayer card. It's literally like, it's just a little goodie bag. So it's like, I take them we just had our big director's debut. I took little swag bags for all of the guests of my unit to say thank you for coming. You can put a coupon in there. So like, if you'd be excited to open it, that's what you should put in the bag.
I was like putting like a little gift card in there or a coupon.
And I'll do like 2 lip samples. I'll do like 2 different formulas because they're very inexpensive and they get to try different formulas that way. I'll do always a mask. Like, oh, there's a mask for you. I know you have the charcoal mask at home, but you can chuck this one in your travel bag. So like I remind them, like the foil pack like is a great travel thing, so you can travel light. Stuff like that.
My business cards are also on the way as well.
There you go.
Yay!
Perfect thing to put in a swag bag.
Awesome. Oh, we already had that. Sorry, I forgot to hide that page. Our cash giveaway, March is the last day or last month for the cash giveaway. So anyone who does a Pink Possibilities chat gets entered. Anyone who signs their beauty agreement gets entered. And then your hostesses also get entered. So let them know too. I really need to get better about posting this myself. Come on, Dani. Like, hey, cash giveaway. What would you do with the money if you won? And remember, whenever all the people you're entering, that also equals entries for you to win the cash money as well. So even if your guest doesn't win, you might win, or vice versa. She might win and you might not win, because it's like 2 separate like spinny wheels. Does that make sense? Okay.
That's great.
Perfect. All right. Seminar. So Diane and I, we are road tripping to Pittsburgh this weekend for career conference. And if you were like kicking yourself that like you didn't sign up, word on the street is that there is a few spots for signing.
You register on site.
Thank you for registering on site. So if you're like, oh, I should have done it, carpool with us. And you can register right away on site so you can participate in all the fun that is career conference. Seminar, we've talked about black out your dates so that you have the choice to go when summer hits. So you will want to fly in for Diamond Seminar August 7th. For Emerald Seminar, which is Diane's unit, you'll want to fly in on the 10th. And then the closing days, you'll want to fly out in the afternoon. You don't
like dinner time or later.
Yeah. So you don't miss anything. You don't feel rushed.
So get those PTO slips in at work, friends.
Yes. Some of you
in your childcare. Get someone to watch the dog.
Yeah. I have already planned my childcare for seminar. Like,
I know you did.
Like that's all crazy. I gotta make sure the baby's taken care of. I mean, Josh could probably handle it, but anyway. And then again, your Rise and Radiate, your 600 wholesale each month. Even if you haven't done it yet, you can still receive Reco at seminar. If you do 5 months from January through June is this contest. 5 months, you get the cute yellow sash. Doing all 6 months, you get the peach sash and the cute Kate Spade that you see Emily modeling there so fabulously. They really, I hope they have that bag at career conference because pictures did not do it justice.
It's so cute. And honestly, I even standing Reco was fun because like the arena's dark, then they announce the people who achieve the challenge, and then the lights come up, and then everyone's like looking around and waving, and you'll see like people from other units that you didn't know were there. Like it's just fun.
You get put on the big screen up front, so that's cool.
Reco's kind of a lot more fun than it sounds like. I always love that when the lights come up and they like showcase all the achievers.
Yes. And then I just want to shout out to the team builders so far this month. Heather with 3, Joanna with 1, Heather with 1, me with 2. So we have 7 fabulous new ladies so far in our Duchess Dynasty unit. So welcome, newbies.
Welcome.
Already started doing a lot of orientations with them. This first one is Carrie. She has already come in qualified. She has earned her training call. That's going to be on the 17th of this month. She's on target for her Rise and Radiate, like starting off strong, baby.
Get it, girl.
So yeah, get it, girl. So exciting. So congrats to our newbies.
Dani, let's add a bundle count slide.
Oh, we should add a bundle count.
Yeah, great start. Yeah, let's add a great start bundles.
Yeah, and some of you, I can't remember who, hopefully I've texted you. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. But look to see when your last month of earning your bundles is. Tiffany, I want to say this is your last month of earning bundles, or is it next month? When did you sign up? January?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
I have to look. You're either this month or next month is your last month to earn bundles. So those, we're talking about those 600 cumulative wholesale bundles.
And team building bundles.
So when you get a new teammate, and she earns her first free product bundle. When
you
you're
get
your
a bundle.
newbie window, you also get a free product bundle. So fun.
And paid. And a bonus.
And paid. And you get that $50 cash bonus immediate. Cha-ching.
Yeah.
Which is super fun. When you're a director, it's double. Anyway.
I'm going to ask you with the cash register sound when we have that slide. You're going to have to cha-ching.
You're going to have to do that. Awesome. And then Alyssa, I believe you have our Mary Kay Ash quote to bring us on home.
Yes.
Yay.
I do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's a long one. Most of us spend a lot of time worrying about things that never happen. It is said that 90% of all we worry about never comes to pass. Can you remember what you were worrying about at this time a month ago? Probably not. Worry is a thin stream of fear, which can become a wide channel into which all other thoughts flow. Fear of the unknown is the constant in our lives, but doing cancels out fear.
That's a great quote. Thank you.
That was a great quote. Wow. Powerful. I love it. Oh my God. Let's have the most powerful second week of the month, wrapping up our double credit, getting in all those newbies.
I see some ladies finishing up Star that started this week not knowing they could. I'm so excited. I want to know that you've broken your own belief barrier. Next week, Sunday, I want to like just go for it as if you couldn't fail. Surprise yourself.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. Have a great week,
Bye, friends.
ladies.